Hello, welcome to day one of the Booktube-A-Thon. I am currently travelling from Bristol to Essex, so that's what I'm doing for the day. I have Oprah Winfrey's What I Know For Sure, and I'll just put in some clips of like my days travelling and all that different boring stuff, and then I'll catch up with you when I get into Essex. My parents' house right now, and I have failed at videoing today. I basically was really sick. Now, I'm not allergic to anything, I've never broken a bone, but one thing that I do have is really bad travel sickness. If I'm an hour on any form of transport, I'm being sick. It's not a good time. So I got really sick because today I had to take 2 trains and the underground. So for reading, I have read What I Know For Sure by Oprah Winfrey. I have nearly finished this. Now this is a reread. I've read this book, like bits of it at different times in my life. It's like an advice book, and I absolutely love it. But I decided to read it kind of start to finish and see how it reads, and it reads so beautifully. It's so emotional, just her giving you advice on life and things. So I'm on page 177. I've nearly finished this gorgeous book. My edition is really battered, as you can probably see. The cover doesn't like sit on it properly anymore because I cracked the spine because I've had it in my bags and I've been reading it so much over the years. I love it. So I read a bit of that, and that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello and welcome to day 2 of the Booktube-A-Thon. I'm going to do a new TBR because I unexpectedly had to come back to Essex to see my family, and so I couldn't bring my old TBR books here. So my Booktube-A-Thon TBR that I did is going to be my August TBR, and now I'm going to show you my brand new TBR that I'll be doing, because I think I'm going to be in Essex for the whole week with family, because that's just what's happened, life and that. So yeah, I'll show you my brand new TBR. It's been a few hours since that last clip because I basically, straight after doing that clip, got invited out for lunch with my family. So I went to this really nice tea room, which I'm going to put a little clip in now. Now I'm finally going to show you my new Booktube-A-Thon TBR, new, improved, blah blah blah. Challenge number 1, read a book with a person on the cover. I have chosen this one, which I don't think I've ever shown before on the channel. This is Penelope Mortimer, the Pumpkin Eater, and it's about a woman who, she's had loads of husbands and she has loads of kids with different men, and now she's just remarried. And it's all about kind of the happy life and how she's trying to seek it, and it's making her depressed and miserable. And there's a lot of imagery in it of they're building a glass tower in the countryside. So it's the idea of getting married, having loads of kids, living in a tower, aka a castle, and living happily ever after. And she keeps talking about how everything in her life is covered in dust. So when you look at everything, it looks perfect, but when you look closer, you notice the dust and the imperfections. And she has this weird perfectionist feeling within her. I read a little bit of this today, and I feel like she's already had a breakdown when it starts, because halfway through the book she goes into Harrods and has a breakdown, starts crying, but I feel like she's already mad, like she's already lost the plot at the beginning. So yeah, it's alright so far. Kind of reads like a play because there's loads of dialogue. 2, read a hyped book. I'm reading Rat Queens Volume 1, Sass and Sorcery. Heard nothing but good things about that. Finish a book in a day. I chose this little tiny one. This is The Real World of Beatrix Potter. It's a non-fiction by the National Trust, and it's got pictures in it, and it's just about her actual life, the good old Peter Rabbit author. 4, read about a character that is very different from you. This is the book that was in my original TBR for this question, and I'm definitely going to read this because I brought it with me. This is Evening Primrose. Read a book completely outdoors. I chose this tiny one because I live in England. It's always raining. So this is Nadine Dreams of Home by Bernard Ashley. And this is by the publishers Barrington Stoke, which do books for dyslexic kids, which I think is a really cool idea. So it's easy for them to understand the language within it. This is about a girl who's from Ghana, and that's war-torn country. Rebels have taken her father away from her, and she has fled to Britain with her mum and younger brother, and it's about her opinions of being here. Read a book you got because of the cover. I got this one, which is Nancy Mitford, The Pursuit of Love, and it's a coming of age kind of story about these girls and then these sisters who get married, and I feel like it's going to be very Jane Austen-y. I kind of get that feel about it, but it's filthy now. You can see, look at that dirt, look at it. Oh my god. Why am I always hitting myself with books? But it is filthy because I put it in my bag and like tried to read it so many times. It's quite a dry book, so I'm going to try and get to that. And last but not least, read 7 books. What an offer show by Oprah Winfrey. I'm going to have a bath and read some of Rat Queens, Volume 1, Sass and Sorcery. So it's now 10 o'clock at night. I had a bath, then I washed my hair, and I'm going to go to bed now. But I did manage to finish Rat Queens, Volume 1. It's about a group of women who kind of terrorise a town, and then someone in the town gets annoyed with that and decides to act out revenge, and they're all shocked and like, sorry, what? I don't feel like they're heroes. I didn't really like it. I liked the gore elements of it because I love horror. I love the fighting within it. But I thought the whole like sass thing was just them swearing continually, and I don't think that's sass or wit. And I cringe so much when cartoon characters swear. I'm like, cringe. So yeah, this was okay. It wasn't terrible. I liked it when the girls were kind of talking to each other and the fight scenes, but when they were kind of like trying to hard talk and just swearing, and I didn't really get the storyline. Are we supposed to like them? Because I kind of hated them, and I kind of liked Bernadette. So if you're prejudice, you know what I mean. And if you like these vlogs, if you don't, then I will stop doing them here and we will pretend that I ever tried to, or forget. Like an X-Men when they have that pen, it's like, forget. Done. We'll pretend this never ever happened if you don't like the vlogs. So let me know so I can see whether you want these anymore, and I'll see you again very soon for another video. Bye.